All right, Juice. What's up?
Another wonderful day here in Macky Land.
Macky Land. Is this Macky Land?
Yeah, it is down here, this corner of the county.
Well, I bought the whole section over here. So
You're like the Trump of
Dawson.
Fife. Yeah, Dawson.
Except I don't have the money part.
Yeah.
What do you call it? So I've got a lot of land, but I'm cash poor because of insurance.
Yeah, you're a land baron.
Insurance is ridiculous. Anyway, it goes up. Insurance is. I went back and looked at how much I was paying for like this homeowner's insurance, say 20 years ago. This is minimal.
Yeah.
And now it's like crazy amount of money.
Because they're paying out for all the storms and everything.
Right. I'd make them say, hey, Alabama, here is Alpha, Alabama. You're a separate entity from Alpha, Florida. Why don't they do that?
Oh,
I don't know insurance rules.
That would probably make sense.
I'm not an insurance man. I don't pretend to know about it. I just know you got to have it. So
I know when I sit and look at my bill and stuff, I think a lot of it goes to the agent.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much goes to the insurance itself.
I can see the agent getting some money in that first year. Like, they sold it, get them a commission. But after that, it shouldn't be that much.
Yeah, they're making a chunk on that.
Yeah.
I have a buddy of mine went around them somehow and got insurance. He pays like $50 a month.
For homeowners?
No, for
like cars,
like 3 cars and a bike. I don't know how he did that, but.
Speaking of which, my wife just got her window dinged yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Huh? So I got to get that fixed. That's a pain in the butt.
Mine's still not fixed.
Really?
Yeah, they want $1,200.
Is that against the law to ride around with a broke window?
Mm-hmm.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
With one crack?
Not everywhere. It's different in every state.
It depends on how much of it you can see and all that.
Yeah, it's right across the center.
I got a chip in mine, like it's tiny, but I don't really care about that. I don't think so.
Mine's cracked all the way across.
Yeah, hers is getting bigger. It's one of those where it's small and it's growing. You know? So
when it completely shatters up and spiders out, then I'll get it done.
You eat it one day when you're driving down the road. So
yeah, I've eaten worse.
Eaten worse. So we were talking before we got started here. We got on an insurance kick for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he called me a land baron.
Yes.
But I was looking at these pistol called Shadow Systems.
Right.
You never heard of them. They're made in Plano, Texas by competitive shooters and military guys.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of them. But I've gotten out of the main line of the weaponry.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of keep my hobbies with the old school military bolt actions and M1s and
sure.
It's just I haven't been in the business recently to handle all those.
I'm a Glock guy. I keep it to that.
Yeah.
And, matter of fact, I keep it to 9mm.
Yeah.
And people are like, man, that's a weak bullet. I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to hit what I'm shooting at. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's where I don't want to have 45 different kind of brands of calibers of ammo sitting around. That's why I do it.
See, and I've got more than just 9mm. I got 40s, 45s.
Mm-hmm. I've had them all before, but I got tired of buying ammo for everything. So I just stuck with 9mm and I buy it in bulk and stick it.
And there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. If you can shoot, you can hit.
If I'm going to take off and grab a go bag, I'm going to grab my Ruger 1022.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good pistol. Rugers are good. They get a bad rep.
Yeah, they do, but I'm grabbing it. You know how much ammo I can carry for a 1022?
Mm-hmm. A bunch.
Yeah.
Are they is Ruger made in America still?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Who owns them now? Is it just Ruger?
I don't know if they change hands or not, but I think it's still Storm Ruger.
Okay. A lot of them are being made in Brazil now.
Yeah.
Is that like cheap manufacturing down there or something?
Sure it is.
Cheaper than here, obviously.
Well, Beretta had a factory down there and they turned around and sold it and it became Taurus.
Yeah. That was a while back. So.
Yeah. And that was when they started doing that, they were making the exact same thing as the Beretta, 92 and everything else under Taurus because they had all their machines, all their tooling, everything was the same.
Had all the presses and stuff.
Yeah. So they were making it under the Taurus model numbers, but they were terrible back then.
I remember I've messed with a Beretta 92 once. Taurus 92 was a copy of the Beretta. You know, the old pistol that we carried in the Beretta 9 we used to carry. You couldn't tell a difference in that thing other than the name on the side.
Yeah.
You take it apart, it looked exact. I don't know. I'm like, how are they getting away with this? It must have been some kind of deal they made with them. Hey, we get to keep your designs.
Oh, it had to be. But I don't know how many places have patents like that that are outside of the country.
Right. Because it's harder to enforce a patent when they're not in the United States.
Correct.
Like we've had patent infringement cases where the guy was in Canada and the judge and the lawyers are like, I don't know, what are we going to do?
Yeah,
Canada's not going to do nothing.
Yeah. So I don't know exactly what they can do.
Right.
But yeah, Taurus was exactly the same because it was Beretta. It's all their manufacturing stuff.
Right. I don't know. Taurus revolvers are pretty good. I'd deal with those.
Yeah. All right.
If you want to mess with revolvers, I wouldn't. They're semi-autos, so I wouldn't deal with those.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust my life to them. So
right. I like revolvers. I got a couple.
Right. They're reliable.
Yeah.
I've never seen one malfunction.
I have.
The ammo malfunctions more than
I've seen a revolver malfunction.
You seen the cylinder, what they call grab? Where
it was out of time.
Yeah. Call it grabbing or something like that, right? So out of time, like an engine, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it is, a machine.
Yep.
It's
got a gear on it, and you advance the gear and locates that cylinder, in line with the barrel. And if it's off, it starts shaving lead off the side of the round as it goes out.
Ew, that can't be good for a barrel.
It's not good when you're standing next to it eating it.
It's going in your eyes.
It's like little lead chips. Yummy.
If you don't have glasses on, you're done.
So. Oh, yeah.
All right. So we're going to get into social media a little bit today, and we're going to get into alimony cases. These are your favorites, right? Are they really?
Oh, yeah.
You worked a good one here last year. You did a good one.
We did a couple of good ones.
It was one where I said, hey, Juice, go figure it out.
Yeah, that one was pretty close to the house. That was in the beginning, it was a little bit of a pain.
Yeah, it was because it was on the main highway. That's what makes it hard.
But we had like three definite addresses, and it wasn't one of the three.
Right. But let's talk about alimony for a little bit. So yeah, alimony is where one of the people, when they get divorced, pays the other one what they call spousal support, but you're not a spouse anymore. Ex-spouse support, maintenance. Some of it can be significant, depending on how much money you make. And some guys, mainly guys, try to hide their income and all that.
Yeah,
they get found out eventually. But we got one going on now where a guy's paying $7,500 a month in alimony. He sold a couple businesses. He's pretty wealthy.
Oh, he should have got a better attorney.
Maybe. I think he just wanted her to go away. So it might be worth it.
Got a better attorney.
We've been investigating this in a while, though. She's pretty good. Her and her little boyfriend sneak around. Now, we'd act like we were delivering pizza the night and saw her there.
Yeah.
Just to see if she was there, And I found some social media posts with her hugging up and kissing and stuff. So maybe it'll work. We'll see.
Say it isn't so.
She made a post, too, where me and my boyfriend bought our forever home together.
Oh,
that helps, right?
Again, FBI calls it a clue.
So they got to be married or have the appearance of being married, being supported, right? We get a bunch of those. When you it moved right in with a guy, right?
Oh, they bought a house, yeah. But they were trying to be slick.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to be real slick and hide the vehicles.
She'd sneak in that garage and all that, like get in there quick.
Yeah, and she never left her car outside.
Right.
As soon as she get home from work, right in the garage, door shut.
So tell us what you did, Juice. I thought this was pretty good. This should go down in PI annals.
I was Google Fiber guy.
Right.
And, because I had cased it a few times, and you just, I have a buddy of mine with a business nearby, and I would sit there and walk out the door and just down the road and watch to see if I could see something.
Mm-hmm.
And it just became so nerve-wracking because you couldn't catch them doing anything.
Right.
So I decided finally one morning, I got glimpses of them here and there. I decided one morning I was just going to go park right in front of the house.
Right.
Got out and I was sitting there, and the guy came out of the house, opened the garage door. He was outside smoking some weed.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it dropped his inhibitions because he seen me sitting there and he looked at me.
Wait, he was smoking weed?
Oh, yeah.
I missed that part. I thought he was just smoking cigarettes.
No. When you see him in that video, yeah, he's standing there smoking a joint.
He's token?
Yeah.
Big Chief?
Oh, yeah.
Today's marijuana day, so.
Oh, no, that's 420.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's Friday.
Okay.
Friday's our marijuana day.
All right.
But I guess it lowered his inhibitions because he just kept looking at me, and I got out and had my orange, my high-vis yellow vest on, and I finally decided to just go over and talk to the guy. Walked up, told him, hey, man, I'm a private investigator. I'm looking for a runaway teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And just ad-libbed the story right then and there. And the guy stood there and told me, oh, man, I don't know. We just moved in. My fiance and we just bought this house and just moved in. And, oh, you guys are new to the neighborhood? Oh, yeah, we just moved in together and, bought the house. And, oh, okay. Garage doors open. I'm snapping pictures of the back of his truck and everything. But he admitted everything right then and there.
You know what made me mad about that one? I submitted that report to the lawyer.
Yeah.
Well, I told the main lawyer. This was a law firm where there was a bunch of lawyers. You had one head lawyer, right?
Right.
And, she was like, "Oh, it's good." I submitted to the little P-nanny lawyer. He's like, "I don't see any proof that they're living together here."
He admitted it on the tape.
I'm like, "Are you deaf or blind? Which one is it, or both?" Mr. I got a law degree guy. I don't know. It made me mad. So I told the main lawyer, and she took it and filed it. And the guy's alimony went away. So
yeah,
anyway.
he actually on audio video, he was right there saying it. Yeah, we just moved in. We bought this house, moved in.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Me and my fiance.
My fiance. Me and my fiance.
Yeah.
But social media too. I mentioned earlier, we found that we use this thing called Lampire now. I don't know if it wasn't around when you were working here full time.
No. But
I can put in a email address and it starts pulling up social media photos that have been posted under that email or username. Pretty good, man. That's where we found them hugged up together on Instagram, even though her account is set to private now. At one time it wasn't. And there was an artifact out on the internet. These artifacts are on the internet, and Lampire will find them. So it was good. It worked good. 14 of them exactly. One of them, they were kissing. So
that's precious.
So sweet. So precious. And we'll see if it's sufficient. They bought a car together too. We got that on video, her social media.
Right.
So this looks like they're a married couple, right? So.
Yeah, and people think they can get away with this stuff. They can hide it. It's so hard to hide stuff anymore. You have to be really computer tech savvy to be able to hide anything.
That reminds me of one of my favorite alimony cases. So we had, I know you've heard this story before, but this is back a few years back when we had one of those, we have one of our daily snowstorms here, ice at night, and then it thaws out during the day. We were trying to prove this girl was living with a guy. All right. And we could never see her car at his house and all this stuff. And finally found out she was parking around the corner and walking there. Right.
Oh, yeah. I remember this.
So I was driving there. It was like 2 a.m, icy roads. It was a mess. Right. And I saw her walking and I pull up and I said, "Hey, do you need a ride?" And she goes, "Yeah." She's drunk as a skunk, man. She goes, "Yeah."
Imagine that.
I said, "Where are you going?" She said, "I'm going to my boyfriend's house." My video was going.
Right.
And audio. She goes, "I'm going to my boyfriend's house. My stupid ex-husband he thinks we live together. He don't know that we live together. So I'm still getting alimony, but just went off like that. And then, and so he didn't have to pay alimony anymore after that.
Yeah.
But she's like, "Thank you for giving me a ride," and all that stuff. But anyways, now later on, she came and posted nasty stuff about me on social media because I tricked her.
Well, yeah.
Don't do shady stuff and you won't get tricked.
Yeah.
Right? So,
you asked her if she wanted a ride. She spilled the beans. You're at fault.
Completely legal, by the way.
Yes.
I didn't force her to do anything.
No.
But no pressure whatsoever.
Yeah.
It was just 2 degrees and snowing. And
but it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm the victim. He tricked me.
Is that narcissism?
Yeah, that's stupidity. Yeah.
You got any more instances of those kind of cases?
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm sure I've had a couple here and there. I haven't slept very much the last couple days.
Really?
Yeah, insomnia is killing me.
Oh, yeah.
But
we get a bunch where they just straight up, they're parking there. You can pull the garbage and see where they've got joint accounts on phones and all that stuff like that.
There was one, got divorced. Husband and wife got divorced. He was paying alimony. This is down in Florida when I was doing PI work for a buddy of mine down there.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, she's seeing somebody. We don't know who it is." Okay, well, I got to get this, because we were only married so many years. I can get alimony stopped if I prove she's living with somebody. So, okay. So we find she's living with another woman.
Okay.
And brought that to his attention. He said, "Oh, no, they're friends." Okay. So they're just helping each other out. Yeah. So it's, if it's her, it's nothing. They're just really good friends. They're like sisters. Okay. So we figured we tailor her a little bit more. Sat there. Well, her friend, like a sister, and her decided to sit out in the parking lot of a bar one night and get it on.
All right.
So that was the end of that. No more alimony.
They were making out.
Oh, yeah. They lived together. They were making out. It was
supporting each other, right?
Yeah.
We were.
Giving each other a shoulder to cry on.
I'm sure you like that one, Juice. So.
No. No.
we had one call the other day, and I talked to him, I thought, for 30 minutes.
Oh.
And then come to find out it was a woman. So
it happens.
Tricked me. Had a rough voice. Definitely a smoker.
It happens.
Well, all right, Juice, that's all we got on alimony and social media. We'll be back in a second with the Nancy Guthrie case.
Yeah, that one's weird.
That is weird. We'll talk about that one here in just a minute. Talk to you soon.